Welcome back to another episode of Surviving Mars, playing as the Japanese. I am Razakius. Thank you for joining. What are you? What are you? What the? What are you? So I must have accidentally actually asked for food. And I thought I said no to that proposition, but they gave me food anyway. So now we have a decent stock of food. We were actually on the upswing of food anyway. I was less concerned with it than I was last episode. We added another water well, even though we only had 2 here. Maybe it's because the water grade is very low, so I'm not getting much out of it. But I was not producing as much as the demand. Like, the demand was 8.3, and I was only producing 7. So I was still losing, generally, in the daytime. At night, I was catching it back up a little bit, but might be because of the quality. Maybe that affects it. I'm not entirely sure. So we have food now. I was looking at the map, because now we no longer have an income of high value metals, and we have this one, this one, this one, and this one nearby. These two, this one in particular, feels like the future when I make this like my standard colony area. This one is possible. It's a little bit away from this though, but it's closer than this distance. Like, look at that. Or this distance. This one's not terrible either. We have enough high quality rare metals for, it looks like, 3 shipments. How is electricity now a thing? Oh, because I have this. Let's turn this off at night. Because at night we have a lower demand of water because we turn off the fuel creator thingamajiggy. So I think we're doing okay on food. We're still at a loss, but I think a lot of the people who were working in this mine decided to take up botany. Looks like we got a medic working full-time now, too. And holy cow, we got a lot of officers working their jobs. How's our people? We definitely lost some people, because I think we were at like 71, 74, so we lost some people. Down to just 1 child and 1 youth, so we probably lost the kids. It's too bad. How is this working out? Martian University. Looks like we do have people learning engineering. We need 17 engineers. And lots of people learning botany. Look at this. Lifetime graduates, 9. We're going to be able to switch this to scientists pretty soon. We're doing a good job with botanists. Only need 3 more botanists. Very, very nice. And we're about to learn a new thingamajigger. Oh, yes, and we can send something up. I was wanting the food to stabilize. Food is really going to be the thing that I want to do the most, because we are at a positive on everything now that we've taken out the stores. We definitely got ahead of the game, but we are behind on food now. What's the passenger list look like? We're down to 15 passengers and not much in specializations. Let's let that sit a little longer and go with another cargo rocket. but asking for food, which hopefully should be cheaper. That'll double our food. And 320 million means that we're still actually making a profit off that. So let's go ahead and do that. Because it's, I believe, 600 million per shot. We now have deep scanning. Let's see what... Yes. So here, we're going to do this. We're going to stop scanning those. We'll leave that. But we have to start deep scanning all of this. Because maybe we'll find some more metals and such that'll be good for us. That's exciting. Let's take a look. Oh, we are down to just our last research, which means we got a lot of things researched. VR workshop. A vacation building that allows colonists to experiment with virtual reality. Counts towards workshop milestone. Consumes electronics. That's kind of cool. Deep water extraction. Can exploit deep water deposits. That sounds nice. Let's do the fusion reactor. Lowers the risk of colonists developing flaws after sanity breakdown. We need to look at one of these because this needs to get better. Let's do the Martian patents. I think we were doing that before. Those are going to be faster. Actually, let's do the Martian patents before the fusion. And then we also... well, I mean, do we want to do this? What else is deep water extraction? We're already doing that one, so let's not worry about it. We have aerodynamics. Shuttle speed is increased by 33%. Production increased by 30% as long as the building is supplied with fuel. We do have a lot of fuel, but we don't really have a lot of extractors. Let's do this. That's a good one. And then we have one more. So we're going to do one of these two. We have new crops. Farms increase comfort. Medical center. Colonists graduate faster. Let's do that. It's a cheaper one. I did notice that we were doing pretty well with scientists. However, we'd lost them. We had for a little while all 6 scientists going, down to just 4 again. If I build another one of these towers, does it go faster? Like, what if I built one out here? That might not be a terrible idea. We're going to do that. Make this little area worth having these bots for. And I don't think it costs maintenance or electricity. So yeah, it does boost scanning speed for nearby sectors and extends the advance warning for disasters. So hopefully that speeds this up. I want to bring my Explorer in. I don't know where it is, but I think it's out in the boondocks. We are low on electricity. Which is a problem because we like electricity. Let's build another couple of the... Oh! These have the maintenance of the polymers, so I'm guessing that's how the polymers became a problem. And I can't turn these at all. They are stuck at this direction. So we're going to put this there. Get a little more wind power going. And that actually puts us at 0 power consumption, and we're at night, so that's good. The Watcher, a faint signal was traced to originate from the high mountains just outside our colony's vicinity. The signal seems harmless, but can very well be a spying device. I think we're going to investigate. That might be a bad idea. I expect the colonists to not come back, but I make 2 people out of 1. What am I? I feel like a mirror. The AI seems pleased with the answer and gave our colonists a head start before executing self-destruction. A huge package of data has been sent to our servers. We will scan the files for any malicious software and then thoroughly go through them. Yes, we gained 10,000. Whoa. So that got us our new domes. And a head start. We're already down to 2% on the patents. So let's look at the new domes. So medium dome, 2 polymer maintenance instead of 1 concrete, and the trigon dome, 1.5. So we're moving to polymer maintenance rather than concrete maintenance, which is pretty harsh when we're already kind of at a low point with concrete, or with polymers rather. But it does get us off the concrete issue. We don't have a problem with concrete. The power consumption is way higher as well. Look at how much bigger they are, though. This is only working once a day. This is working only in daytime. Okay, I'm okay with that. So let's take a look at our... That really gave us a boost. That was a great boost. So we have this now. A supportive community lowers the risk of colonists developing flaws. Wait, did we not advance on this? Oh, it's repeatable. Okay, so we need to do another one of these. Sanity breakdown seems like the best idea. I didn't realize this was repeatable. And then it gets more expensive every time you do it. And then we unlocked this one, which is the Arcology. A new spire provides comfortable living space for many colonists. Interesting. I think we're going to go... Let's go for the cheapo. I want to get better choices, basically, is what I'm doing. So we're at 1.8 billion. Hopefully with this shipment we will get in the positive on money and we can actually buy a new rocket. If you look here though, I think we are in the positive on food production finally. So we're going to leave this a little bit. I do believe that this farm is huge when it comes to food production. Just huge. I think it's much more efficient than the other ones were. So we're down to 64. We're losing people. We have the problem is we have 9 seniors and only 2 youth and children. So we're actually losing population, and we have 41 middle-aged people. How do we... We need a bigger influx of young people, because I'm a little concerned that with only 12 adults, we're just not even, like, producing new people quite as much. Because I imagine that adults is your prime childbearing age. They might be able to get some at middle age, but probably not as much. We're back to you not working in the... Oh, that's just because it's like nighttime or something. I don't know. Actually, I think I'm going to turn this off to just one a day, too. Actually, let's do it a different time of day. Because we have 400 concrete. That's a lot. No resources on our first couple of scans. What is this? A new anomaly. I'll be more than happy to send him over here. I'm going to pack up these drones to just 4. That seems good. And we're going to move them to this one. I think that's a better use. This one's a little more centralized than this one. And I think I'm going to do a similar thing here. Turn you down to 4. And I think I'm going to put this one in here. So the commander is actually going to get some extra ones. And we will move the commander over here. Because we have him coming in. So yeah, we're at 91. We had a huge production of food because the soybeans finally came in. So we're finally getting into a good food place. New texts are available for research. Looks like we have, we can construct those with that. General training. Colonists without proper specialization suffer a lower work penalty. That's nice. Couple nice texts there. And what I want to do is I actually think I'm going to try to do a local scan or a trade before we send it back to Earth. How are we doing on fuel? Ooh, we're down to 3? How are we down to that little amount of fuel? Fuel refinery, you're turning on at nighttime now because we need more. We were on the positive side of that for the longest time. And now I feel like we almost need another fuel refinery to counteract. Consumption's at 6, production's at 8. Yeah, let's build another fuel refinery right there. And then I've been wanting to get this one going. Available rockets on Earth. But when I did it from Earth, it wanted me to have a rocket here. Oy vey. Can I do a trade? Because you have food. Spacey has... I don't know. Polymer is there. Spacey doesn't have much of anything. Let's contact... Initiate trade. They will give us 93 food for 50 concrete, or... Actually, I'm going to do that. We have a ton of concrete. Oh my god. Everything has to be done from Earth? I don't understand this game at all. I don't understand this at all. Like, it's so weird. I don't know what's going on. New trade routes, 109... Oh, yeah, I don't want that one. So we're going to turn this off at night, and we're going to turn this one off at night, and then we're at 4, so we should have a higher production by far of fuel, and should get us into a good positive place without sacrificing the nighttime energy problems. So we're at only a positive 1 electricity in the daytime with all of these running. That's a problem, but it's a problem we're not going to deal with in this episode, and we'll have to deal with it in the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe below if you subscribe. Ring the bell so you don't miss any future episodes. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.